All right. Welcome. Welcome. um, so another ranked game in the win column. All right, so I'm playing a guy called Super Fred 15, and he is the French. I am the English. I always do random. I always pick random sips. Just what I do. Just playing for fun. Obviously, I'm doing my best to win, and I want to win. But I always pick a random sip just to see, what's gonna happen. But so I'm the English. He's the French. This is Hillendale, so it's probably gonna favor me naturally. But let's see what this guy is doing. So I'm beating him. We're about neck and neck on the food. He gets most of the sheep. I really messed up by not taking this, getting the sheep process seriously. And I get some sheep, but he gets a lot more sheep than me. Even with only one scout. Sometimes it just happens like that. Him putting all these villagers on the Chamber of Commerce was a bad idea. Bad idea. Also going Chamber of Commerce, bad idea. But he gets Chamber of Commerce and he immediately starts to trade. I don't know if he knows yet, but the new trade changes. I don't even know if trade needed to be changed if trade was changed for French, but he starts doing this trade right away, which is interesting. I wall up my sides here pretty quickly. Everybody's always ahead of me in player score. I don't know why. I don't think he's ahead of me at all. But anyway, so he gets his Royal Knight. Now he's getting he immediately tries to do a rush. He sends this Royal Knight over here. But dude, it's too late. It's too late. You gave me too much time. You went with Chamber of Commerce. Now he has two Royal Knights. Alright? He's gonna try to harass us. I believe I was smart enough to get textiles. Yeah. So I find out early he's trying to trade. So he's trying to get his trade on. He's trying to kill my villagers over here, but just a couple of spearmen, which are way cheaper, way cheaper, than these knights, can take them out. 30. He has 30 villagers to my 26, so he has a little bit of a villager lead because of that, but that's okay. So he's bringing 60 gold back. That's not even that interesting. Not that interesting. Well, they are returning 30% more, so I guess that's something. Let's speed up a little bit. Let's see what he sees. So he got this knight here. This knight just gets chased off. I think it dies because I think he crashes into him. He tries to get a kill. See? No, he doesn't get the kill. He doesn't get the kill at all. He starts getting a lot of trade going. So he's feeling good about himself right here with this trade. But, dude, you can't really protect this trade. I know he thinks he can. But all I'd have to do is send a couple spearmen out here to this spot. And the spearmen are going to wreck them. And then they're going to kill the knights that try to protect them. Where is he even making the knights from? Where's his stables? Oh, all the way back here. Now he's getting archery range because he's like, oh yeah, I forced him to get spears. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. We're not gonna mistakenly overproduce in spears and get crushed. I'm gonna get some men-at-arms. And I'm going to TC with the King's Palace. Not the best landmark, but I just knew that losing those villagers early, I needed to catch up. See, I'm on 34 villagers. He's on 42. So he's a bit ahead of me in the villager count. Let's see what he's doing over here. He's still just doing his trading thing. And he's going up to castle. He's going to go fast castle. And so am I. But he's going with the guild hall. Guild hall is definitely a really great landmark. You can really save up some resources and cash in on that big time. So he thinks I'm gonna mistakenly overproduce. I'm not. I'm not gonna mistakenly overproduce. I knew I killed a few of his guys. I lost a few villagers. He lost some royal knights, which is not good to lose. Also, I got this Abbey of Kings. I never used it. It ended up being a very useless landmark. Never used it to bring my army back to heal. I got it in case he in case he was gonna do relentless push, a relentless push. So I'm just trying to counter everything that he's doing. And this ended up being a waste, but that's okay. You should really almost never build the Abbey of Kings, or probably never build the Abbey of Kings. But I knew I was not going to be making longbowmen. I wanted to go horsemen and spearmen and beat him with just beat him with my micro. So where's he at in his villager count? He's at 47 villagers. I'm at 40. It's not too bad. We're gonna start to catch up. I wonder if he starts making the mistake of going onto farms. No. So he starts to wall up. Doesn't wall up the sides. Yeah, he does not stone wall up the sides. He stone walls up the front, but not the sides. I ultimately break in through here. And he had keeps. He had like a couple of keeps like over here. Man, wait till you see how I used my keeps. I used my keeps way better than him. What's happening over here? Oh, they're out scouting, trying to sneak off on the side. They end up killing one villager I sent out there. I end up getting 3 relics too. An English late game is pretty great, especially because of the gold income you get from the farms. Plus, I got I put 3 relics eventually in this monastery. I used my siege to great effect in this match also. Anyway, I was daydreaming for a second. So I find a fight over here. I send my horsemen out. I put a stop to this trade. That's not happening. No more trading. No more trading. So he brings this out. I don't think he realizes I have spears still. And these crossbows are useless against this composition, okay? Not useless, but very ineffective. I mean, look, your knights are gonna die, your crossbowmen are gonna die. These guys aren't cheap. These guys aren't cheap. And the scout is tanking. Scout was able to tank all of this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Look how far that goes. That was a mistake, but that's okay. We end up getting the relics anyway. So now he's gonna start trading over here. That's cool. I think he gets away with this for like a long time. So he's at 50 villagers. I'm at 41, which is weird. Was I not oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna start outdoing him. Again, do not make the Abbey of Kings. Don't. I only got it because I thought I was gonna deal with constant harassment from knights, and I was not. But at the same time, I wasn't going to make longbowmen. Going up against the French, I didn't want to really make longbowmen in the beginning anyway because of the knights. I felt like it was going to be a waste of resources. So obviously I just got a few spears, and now I'm going to go horsemen. I kept choosing a cheaper army than him consistently. He builds a second town center out here. Why? Why? What's this gonna do? This is just gonna I'm just gonna kill this thing. All these houses here in the front, weird. Super weird guy. So I lose a bunch of villagers right here. This was a big mistake. This was a really big mistake on my part. This doesn't even go up. It gets really close, but it doesn't go up. I start to make some trebuchets. So he has no siege out. He has no siege out or siege capability out right now. I don't get. He left this wood. He left this wooden for a long time. It's really funny. But I was determined to get this keep up. I knew getting this keep up was going to be important, so I sacrificed the villagers. I'm now down to 45 villagers, while he's at 53. But I'm confident that this keep going up right here was going to be important. Yep. And now that army is chased off, I know this is. I know that this is here. So I'm gonna try to destroy that. I'm gonna start producing more units consistently. And we're gonna delay the Imperial just for a little while I get the relics. So I already got 2 relics. He has none. He doesn't even have. Yeah, he has a monastery up, but he has no relics. Alright, so We have another showdown. I think I lose one of the trebuchets. I should have brought some villagers to heal this up. Yeah, they knew that those horsemen were going to eat through them. He's going to waste wood. He has a lot of wood, though. He needs to spend these resources. That's his problem. Look. I'm spending resources. He's not spending resources. I wonder, like, did he think he was going to go fast Imperial? I don't know. I have Springald emplacements in that. Woo, that was so close. I saved one trebuchet. Look how well these horsemen do. Look how well. They're so much cheaper. They're seriously so much cheaper than this composition that he's rolling with. That's okay. I'm going to get this relic a little bit closer. Yep, I get some mangonels to deal with this heavy ranged composition. Pretty close in player score, but what he has lost compared to what I've lost at this point is very different. He's lost 43 units. I've lost 33. I'm now at 60. He's at 60 abilities. I'm at 63. So I now am producing more than him. And we're sitting back here with our army nice and safe. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So he builds a keep in a dumb place. I know he builds it for he's French, so he wants that 30% discount on archery ranges and stables. But I would say at least put the keep. If you're gonna be French, maybe get these because this keep is going up just for that, but this keep can have other purposes. This keep's not gonna protect your landmarks. How could it do that? So he should have these buildings should not have been built there. They should have been built up here with the idea of where you were gonna put your keep. He decides he's going to bring up his trebuchet and mangonel. I don't know why he made a mangonel. I wasn't making any ranged units. So him making a mangonel was a waste of resources. But I decide I'm going to come out here and meet him. I don't make any Springalds. So I'm not really worried. I think I see these guys alone. I see that these guys are alone here. And I'm like, if I destroy these two trebuchets, that's a huge loss. So what? I'm gonna lose a few horsemen. What is that? 500 wood and 100 or 500 food and 100 wood. That's nothing. Him losing these trebuchets is huge. Boom. Yeah. So I sacrificed my little bit of an army to destroy his siege, and now his push is gone. And I'm about to bring in my third relic. Let's fast forward a little bit till this gets interesting. What's he doing behind this? He's still trading, so he's getting a lot out of his trade. That's 107 plus an extra 30% at the Chamber of Commerce. That's pretty great. He's getting like 130 gold for those. And he's going to trade in both directions. That's fine. Whatever, man. You do your trading. You do your trading. Where's your unit production? Huh? Where's your unit production? How many does he have on food? He does not have enough on food. He just doesn't. Where am I on villagers? I'm at 70 villagers now. He's at 66, so I'm a little bit ahead of him. And my food transition to farms is happening easier because I'm English. I made one Wingard army. I just realized. I just made. I like am not using the English landmarks at all. Okay, so they get this keep knocked down. He knocks my keep down, but that's okay. Keep was just to delay them. Now here we go. Mangonels are useless, buddy. All I need is a couple of spearmen, and your knights are gonna do nothing. And I got the Springald Tower up here. These guys, unfortunately, get sacrificed. And his red keep that he put down, which is a landmark and supposed to be a really great keep, I turn it into rubble like it's nothing. Boom. Gone. Then this is gone. Let's check his line of sight. I want to see what he sees. Slow it down a little bit. Alright, so this is what he sees. And he builds this. He puts this over here. That's not a terrible place to put it. If you're going for a sacred site victory, it's good. But if not, what is it doing here? You know? What? You going for a sacred site victory? Why aren't you why didn't you get this sacred site? Weird. But he's obviously, you know, killing me in gold. But he's not gathering enough food. He has 8 on food. Why? I have 25 on food. I'm making around 1,300 gold food per turn. Good worker done a Rita. You're gonna need a newsflash. You're gonna need more food than gold. He doesn't even have. I messed up his wood income. Totally messed that up. Because he was doing that over here. He wasted a town center, a red palace. And now I'm going to start taking these sacred sites, and he's only going to have 1. And this keep that he built down here is going to be useless. What? It gets you 1 sacred site? Cool. Cool. Good for you. Now another town center is going to go down. I'm at 80 villagers. He's at 73. Eventually I move this little army up. There we go. This town center is going to go down. Why are you repairing it? You're not going to be able to repair it. You should have just had them run. Because you're going to lose all these villagers. He loses 10 villagers here. Watch. He loses more, actually. He loses, like, all these villagers. He's down to 70 villagers. I'm at 90. Yeah. Yeah, 20 more villagers than him. And of course his army comes. His army comes to try to stop us. But his army can't stop us. His army can't stop us. Ain't no stopping us. Sorry, things got a little messed up. You guys didn't see nothing interesting, did you? You guys saw the address of a grocery store of somewhere I went when I was visiting somewhere. Can't really do much with that. Yep. I start pushing in on him, and there's nothing he can do about. So he builds another town center back here. He just keeps away building town centers that he can't protect. Your dumb stone wall tower. So I see his army, and I'm like, you know what? Let's kill them. So we kill a few of them. Stone wall tower goes down. I put up a keep right here for us to fall back to. I'm killing him in production in every category. He has a lot of resources he can't spend. Dude, where is your production? You don't have it. Oh, that's right. I stopped his I stopped his wood production over here. Why did you not get the wood in your own base up here, dude? You thinking, oh, let me get the wood elsewhere first. You have all this. You have all this. Where is your units? I probably could have finished him here. I should have pushed harder to burn this down, then this down, then this down. I do get his main town center down, which is great. You would think I pushed so far in like this, there's no way I can lose. But he had a lot of resources saved up, and he built a lot of infrastructure over here, so he was able to send in a lot of reinforcements. And then once he got this keep up, it destroyed my army, and I was worried then that I would lose my siege, especially since he got a cannon emplacement in this tower. So I decided to retreat. Actually, I think I lose all my siege here. Yeah, I get completely pushed back. I try to save some of them. Okay, so we run back. And he's feeling probably pretty dang good about himself, but he only has 61 villagers, and I have 95. This guy did not protect his villagers well. And now I got this keep up. Yep, just... Dude, there's... What are you doing? We got boiling oil. You need siege. Built a freaking BronzeIII. I don't think I've ever made a BronzeIII in a ranked game. So this was cool. I was able to discover that he built this here. So this is what I'm seeing now, right? We're protected from a flanking back here. I got more trebuchets out. I also get a cannon emplacement. He's working on his cannon emplacement, but so what? This is going down. And I know it's going down. I want more of his villagers to go. And again, all these horsemen that I have. Yeah, he's really low on villagers. 49 villagers. It's my 93. Yeah, dude, you're just not gonna have the. You're not gonna have the economy. So we got shut down, right? I lost a lot of horsemen, but again, horsemen are mostly food. I can just keep, I'm just gonna keep producing horsemen to deal with this composition. Yeah, the Rebaldicun was killing us. Yeah. So he finally is able to get my keep down. So I do another retreat, right? But I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling like my economy's definitely booming better than his. I got another keep to fall back to. Player scores about even, which is weird because I got 93 villagers. He has 49. So he thinks he's going to take my keep. He is wrong. We have pretty good visibility. Oh, I put this keep up here. There was 2 big gold mines and 2 big stone mines. And this is where I'm getting my secondary wood source. I knew I was going to be in trouble and I was eventually going to run out of wood, though. I believe I start to try to... slow it down a little bit. So he goes for a push. He goes for a push. But this heavy archer composition, I got, what is this, 4 mangonels, 5 trebuchets, and I got 25 villagers over here to protect it. I'm going to put that up soon. What a waste. Yeah, dude, way to waste. Way to waste your bombard. I also got a couple of spring alds. Yep. Got a couple of spring alds. Where's your spring alds, buddy? I'm definitely outplaying him in every way. I did a good job of crippling his economy. I'm at 101 village. I got twice the villagers he has. He's just not going to be able to keep up. I'm going to be able to keep producing keeps and pushing him back. Look at that. Look at that. That was brutal. Look at the units he lost because of these mangonels. I may have lost my army. Fine. I got this keep up. Let's see what he sees. So he's getting some, you know, he's doing okay with that, with his trading. He's spending a lot of gold on units that are not the right composition for the army I'm building. Like, sure, they're good against knights and men-at-arms. I'm not really making those. You know, I'm making men-at-arms, but that's just for mass and to keep you honest. Because, you know, if he starts making spears, I don't want my horsemen to get crushed, which they would. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this hardware. Look at this hardware. He's going to slowly try to siege down my keep. What a waste. If I'd have started pushing this way, he'd have been in so much trouble. But the reality is, he has all that infrastructure over there. But what's protecting the front of his base? Huh? And if he doesn't have any stone, he's out of stone, which I think he is. Why not trade for it? You got all this gold income. I decide I'm going to take this sacred site. This was dumb. Dude, you're losing so many villagers. I made a mistake by doing that. That's okay. So he decides he's gonna push. Okay, push. Push. Yeah, your crossbowmen are not gonna do well against these elite spearmen. I got some crossbowmen of my own, buddy. This was a mistake. I should have backed my guys up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm like out microing him and out macroing him just like crazy. I mean, this match ends up being like an hour, but in reality, I'm absolutely crushing him. I'm being careful. Especially because I know that English Imperial is just nuts. Do I get... Yep, I got the... Yep, I got that extra gold thing going. Forget what it's called, estates or something. Alright, so I start to push this way. I find that he has this town center. I also feel very secure here in the front, okay? I feel very secure here in the front. He's not going to try to march an army through this. This is just going to be too brutal. He's going to have to take out this castle at least to try to march an army. And I've been killing his army, so he finally does a freaking transition, a farm transition, and it's just down here from here. So we're just gonna speed up. I'm absolutely killing him in lots of ways. I got 100 villagers to his 45 still, and there's nothing he can do to stop us. He tries to stonewall that up. That stonewall would have come down anyway. And now, this army is just going to exist to protect. Those were mistakes. I did not mean to do that. I fixed this a little bit, but there we go. That's how I fixed it. I needed to get all my trebuchets in on the action. And mangonels. And just protect them. Everyone here is just here to protect the siege. That's all. See? healed, completely healed up. Too many spears, crossbows in this composition, dude. Your knights, you're just gonna die. And I'm gonna siege down everything. Alright, so I know this is like his last landmark. And then it's time to just take it out. And that's how you get it done. That's how you do it. And that's how I did it.